I'm here with Alan Joyce, CEO of Qantas, one of Australia's iconic brands. And Alan, you've just shared with us how Qantas is very active in Indigenous reconciliation, in gender diversity and LGBT diversity, and especially Australian marriage equality. Can you tell us a bit about the fact that you seem to be so far ahead in many regards of the Australian government on these areas, and what's the impact on your business of doing that?
Well, as an Australian icon, as you said, we're very proud of the fact we represent the entire Australian community. And for us, what's really important is that we also promote social causes that we think represent that diversity. The Indigenous community, we're one of the first companies to have a reconciliation action plan. We've reached this Elevate status. I think only 8 companies in Australia have that. We are part of Male Champions of Change, which is promoting gender diversity in the workforce. I'm very proud of the progress we're making in Qantas in that. But of course, as a gay Irishman running this amazing company, I'm also very passionate about LGBT diversity within the group and helping support the Australian Marriage Equality Campaign, which now 800 companies in Australia do. I think we're one of the first 15. And also we support causes like the Mardi Gras promotions that are out there to promote for our gay employees and our gay customers that this is the company that represents you.
So tell us about the impact on shareholder value for Qantas from being so far out in front on supporting all those causes.
Well, I'm a big believer that diversity and inclusion, they have to go together. Makes a company have better decision making, better debates, better risk management, and I think there's a very good case to show. I think McKinsey have done some studies on it to show that those companies that have that inclusion and diversity outperform their peers, 35% more better than their peers. But also at the same time, we know that people want to feel accepting on the company that they do business with, and there is a big pink dollar out there. I think some estimates have it as over $700 billion in the US annually, £80 billion in the UK, and £20 billion in Australia. And you want to make sure that that diverse customer base feels comfortable travelling on your airline, feels that they represent you, and that from a marketing point of view, you're aligned with their values. And we think it's also important from that perspective.
And that's led to some very good results in Qantas, obviously, in the last year, as you highlighted.
Yeah, Qantas has gone through a major transformation in the last few years, and 2015 was the best year in our 95-year history. We just reported our half-year results, and we made over $921 million in the last 6 months. That was a record for us, and better than all of our peers put together. I could name our 5 top competitive airlines, and Qantas made more money than them put together, which shows you that this is working, and it's a very important part of our transformation.
And you talked about diversity and inclusion, and you mentioned how inclusion can be related to better strategy in a company. Tell us a little bit about how that works on your board.
Well, inclusion for me is the ability for people to express their views, for it to be listened to, for that to be included in the debate, and everybody's views are respected, but you can come to a conclusion about what you're going to do without getting caught in analysis or paralysis. And it's also from an inclusion point of view, it's saying that it doesn't matter from what background or what outcome, what sexual orientation, what colour you are, that you're going to be representative and your views and your opportunities are going to be realised. And if you have a company that clicks the two together, then you've got the perfect company in terms of enhancing the performance of the business, driving strategies. And there are a lot of companies these days are command and control. They have one senior leader who makes all the decisions. That is not the best outcome that you can have. Having a diverse group and a management team that I have has made me step back and think, yes, there's a strategy we hadn't thought to, yes, there's a risk we hadn't realised, and that's the benefit you get out of diversity and inclusion.
Well, some great lessons for business there, and it certainly couldn't happen in a more complex environment than Qantas.
Well,
thank you very much.
Thank you very much.